It's never good to see a gacha game shut down. Well, unless it's a really bad, really predatory gacha game, in which case it's deserved. It's been roughly a month, 2 months since I last did a video like this, and that's because, honestly, there haven't really been any gacha games that have shut down over the course of the last month or two. Well, there have been, and that's what we're here today to talk about. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. You click the little bell notification up there. This will let you know whenever I post a video. Also, if you want to help the video out and the channel out, go into the comment section below and leave a comment saying something like, Stix is so cool. It's that easy. Let's start this off with Undead World Hero Survival. This is ending service on October 14th. It's October 9th as of recording this video. We regret to announce that Undead World Hero Survival will cease operations October 14th. There will be no way to access the game after the shutdown, so be sure to use all your in-game currency in the meantime. They do not seem to be refunding any purchases that have been made, which means that if you purchased anything 2 days ago, you have to spend it because they're not going to reimburse you. I don't really know what this game is. It looks like some kind of, I don't know, survival game, action beat 'em up brawler game, not entirely sure. I understand why it's shutting down though, because it really doesn't look that good. Sword Art Online Variant Showdown maintenance until summer 2024 has started. So this game is going into maintenance mode for half a year, end of service. This ain't coming back. Showdown, more like shutdown. That's a long maintenance. Yeah. So admittedly, I haven't really played any Sword Art gacha game, but if you're entering maintenance mode for like half a year, it's probably not a good sign. This is probably a precursor to an end of service announcement. They're going into maintenance mode so they don't need to push out new content, so they can be like, here, spend as much money as you possibly can. And then once they reach the point, then they will announce that the game is shutting down, having made money between that period, and you'll have had wasted potentially tens, hundreds, or thousands of dollars, and they would have potentially have made millions. This is a very scummy, very shady way of milking your player base for every cent you can. Crash Fever Global is entering maintenance mode. Not quite sure what Crash Fever is. Thank you for your continued support for Crash Fever. We'd like to inform our players about our future updates. Starting from the update scheduled for September 28th, 2023, we're planning changes to the operational structure of Crash Fever. We will be reviewing operations such as event additions and character releases. Here are the details. We'll be discontinuing the addition of new events. In conjunction, we'll rerun past events as the locked quest, blah, blah, blah. Maintenance mode, once again, is never good for any game. This looks like this. Is this like a rhythm game? I don't even know. But I mean, given I've never heard of it, it probably makes sense. Destiny Child, as of September 21st, is officially dead. That is very sad to see. Destiny Child was one of the few gacha I played at the beginning of this channel's inception and was a very mature, very cultured gacha game. They did a lot right with this game, but they've moved on to greener pastures. Nikkei is a more popular, more successful gacha than Destiny Child ever was and likely ever will be, so it makes sense. But they do have Destiny Child Memorial, which is available, and this allows for you to go back and relive events, look at your waifus that you've collected, only players that played the game or players that got invited from the other players. I think this is a very cool thing to do. They didn't need to, but they did anyway. Before we talk about the remainder of the gacha game shutting down though, I want to take a moment here to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Allow for me to continue to do videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely incredible. DC Legends made a tweet going on to state, we've made the difficult decision to close DC Legends. As of today, the game will no longer be accessible on the App Store and Google Play. In-app purchase will be available until September 22nd, and the game will close October 31st. What, man, the DC is not having a good time. All their movies are flopping. Shazam 2, Blue Beetle, the new Wonder Woman movie, Black Adam. Now their games are failing too. Like, I don't know. I never played DC Legends, admittedly. I also don't know what kind of game this is. What the fuck is this? It's DC Worlds Collide. I don't know. I can't find images of it. I get... Capt Clash shutdown, end of service. We're writing you with a heavy heart and a sense of deep regret. Due to unforeseen and uncontrollable circumstances, I mean, is it unforeseen and is it really uncontrollable? Because like, I feel like this is something that you can see if you see less and less people playing your game, less and less people spending money in your game. I mean, is this something that you just ignored? Is this something you just didn't pay attention to? I don't know. When, like, on my YouTube channel, okay, let's just use this as an example here. I keep track of my statistics. It's in the green. It's up. It's up. I make sure to pay attention to statistics. I know when things are increasing. I know when things are decreasing. That's because, well, this is my job and my livelihood, and this is important to me. So with that in mind, did these people just not think of that? Did they just not see that? Or are they just absolutely fucking idiots and they're lying to you? Probably the latter. The game will be shutting down September 20th, 2023. That's kind of sad. I don't know what Capt Clash is. I have actually heard of this one though, so at the very least, they got some, yeah, they have some pretty cute looking, holy shit. Yeah, so they got some pretty sweet looking characters. Not sure why it shut down. Its gameplay is probably crap, right? Yeah, it looks... Yeah. Now, one thing that should shut down is the brand new Tank and Toppa Gurren Lagann English game that's launching on October 12th. That looks horrible. Gurren Lagann was one of my favorite anime from like the 2000s. This game is expected to launch on October 12th and is going to be another one of those absolutely garbage anime gacha adaptations of a popular franchise that is a carbon copy paste of every other animated gacha adaptation. Seriously, this game is gonna end of service probably before the end of the year, and if not, I would definitely not give this game any more than a 6 month. Let's be real here. The game is within 30 days going to die. I guarantee you it's not even gonna break into the top 50 highest grossing gacha games. You can guarantee that when I do my dedicated video the first week of November. This game will not be there. Now, if none of these games are games that you're interested in, absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. That might be